Welcome to Just Gist TV. This time, Sonia Uche did not whisper. She did not hint. She spoke clearly. "I'll get married." Those were the words that stopped fans, critics, and even casual observers in their tracks. In a space where Sonia Uche has often been spoken about, she finally chose to speak for herself. No cryptic captions. No indirect post. No third-party explanations. Just a direct statement that instantly reshaped the conversation around her life, her future, and her choices. But her declaration did not end there. Alongside those words, Sonia Uche made another request, a plea that many believe is long overdue. She asked fans and critics alike to let her breathe. To stop projecting, speculating, and rewriting her life in real time. And she made it clear that 2026, by her own definition, belongs to her. For months, Sonia Uche's name has trended for reasons that had little to do with her craft. Her relationships, alleged connections, rumored tensions, and perceived silences have all been dissected endlessly online. Every smile was analyzed. Every appearance sparked debates. Every absence became a headline. What made this moment different was not just what she said, but how she said it. Calm. Measured. Unapologetic. Sonia did not deny the chaos surrounding her name. Instead, she acknowledged it indirectly by drawing a boundary. When she said, "I'll get married," she was not announcing a wedding date. She was reclaiming control over a narrative that many had hijacked. Fans immediately reacted. Some celebrated her confidence. Others were shocked by the clarity of her statement. A few critics questioned the timing. But regardless of opinion, one thing became clear: Sonia Uche was done allowing others to define her future. According to viewers who watched the moment closely, Sonia's tone carried both resolve and fatigue. This was not excitement born from gossip. It was the voice of someone who had been watched too closely for too long. She spoke about 2026 not as a year of drama, but as a year of intention. A year where she wants her work to speak louder than rumors. A year where personal milestones will not be reduced to online entertainment. A year where her life decisions will no longer be treated as public property. Her plea to fans to let her breathe struck a chord. Supporters flooded comment sections expressing understanding. Many admitted that the constant scrutiny had gone too far. They acknowledged that admiration should not turn into entitlement. Loving a celebrity does not mean owning their choices. However, critics were not silent. Some accused her of contradiction, saying she wants privacy while making public declarations. Others argued that celebrities invite attention by default. These reactions were quickly challenged by supporters who pointed out a crucial difference: speaking about one's life is not the same as surrendering control over it. Sonia Uche did not ask for silence. She asked for space. The phrase, "I get married," also carried a deeper implication. For a long time, Sonia's relationship status has been treated like an unresolved puzzle. Fans have linked her name to multiple narratives, often without confirmation. Every male colleague became a suspect. Every collaboration sparked theories. By stating that marriage is part of her future, Sonia effectively removed the urgency of speculation. She did not say to whom. She did not say when. She simply affirmed that marriage will happen on her terms. This distinction matters. In celebrity culture, women are often pressured to either confirm relationships or deny them outright. Silence is interpreted as guilt. Privacy is labeled secrecy. Sonia's statement disrupted that pattern. She acknowledged the future without feeding the present frenzy. Observers also noted how firmly she claimed 2026 as her year. Not a shared year. Not a speculative year. Her year. This declaration resonated with many fans who see it as a sign of growth. According to them, Sonia appears to be entering a phase where clarity replaces chaos. Where boundaries are no longer optional but necessary. Her career was also subtly addressed. While she did not list projects or announce plans, her emphasis on breathing space suggests a renewed focus on herself, mentally, emotionally, and professionally. Fans believe this signals a shift away from reactive decisions toward intentional moves. Critics, however, questioned whether the industry would allow her that space. They argue that once a name becomes trending material, detachment is difficult. But supporters counter that control begins with intention, and Sonia's message was exactly that, intentional. Another key element of her statement was emotional honesty. She did not present herself as unaffected. Instead, she acknowledged pressure without dramatizing it. This balance made the message feel real rather than performative. Many fans said they felt seen. Women in particular resonated with her plea. They spoke about how society often dictates timelines, when to marry, when to settle, when to choose between career and family. Sonia's declaration challenged that expectation. She affirmed marriage as a desire, not a deadline. The internet's reaction, as expected, was layered. Some fans immediately began speculating again, ironically doing the very thing she asked them not to do. Others shut it down, reminding people that her message was about autonomy, not clues. A few critics tried to turn the moment into comparison, dragging other names into the conversation. That attempt was largely rejected by fans who insisted the focus remain on Sonia's words, not imagined subtext. What stands out most is how Sonia Uche framed her future without defensiveness. She did not sound like someone justifying herself. She sounded like someone declaring peace. And peace, in a space driven by chaos, feels revolutionary. Industry watchers believe this moment may mark a turning point in how Sonia navigates public life. Setting boundaries publicly is risky, but it is also powerful. It tells audiences what will and will not be entertained. Her request to breathe was not weakness. It was clarity. As 2026 unfolds, fans are now watching differently. Not for hints, but for growth. Not for drama, but for direction. Whether Sonia chooses to share her journey or guard it more closely, one thing is certain, she has reclaimed ownership of her story. And when she said, "I get married," it was not a promise to the internet. It was a promise to herself. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Sonia Uche is entering her strongest era yet? And do fans owe celebrities more space than they currently give? Don't forget to subscribe to Just Gist TV for long-form stories that respect the person behind the headlines.